Think that brown avocado is spoiled? It may be your best anti-aging weapon. Your body's aging cells are under daily attack from oxidative stress. But that darkened avocado you're about to toss. New research shows it may hold one of nature's most powerful antioxidants, hiding in plain sight. Stay with me. What's happening inside that browning avocado might be the healing your body's been craving. After 60, oxidation becomes your body's silent enemy. It drains your energy, damages your memory, ages your skin. And most people, without realizing it, are throwing away one of the simplest antioxidant sources in their kitchen, the browning avocado. Today we'll explore the science behind those dark spots, why they're not just safe, but potentially healing, and how to turn this food flaw into an everyday advantage for your heart, eyes, and brain. 1. The antioxidant secret inside brown avocados. You know that moment when you slice open an avocado and you see those dark spots? Most of us react the same way. Ugh, it's gone bad. But what if I told you that bruised-looking avocado may be exactly what your aging body needs? Here's what's really happening. When avocados start to brown, it's not rot. It's a natural transformation, triggered when air meets the fruit. Inside, there's an enzyme that reacts to oxygen. And the result? A compound called melanoidin, a type of antioxidant your body knows exactly how to use. Think of it like this. Every brown spot is a tiny defense shield, formed right there in your kitchen in real time. And for those of us over 60, this matters more than ever. As we age, oxidative stress builds quietly. It affects your memory, your joints, even your skin. Melanoidins, those brown pigments, help neutralize that stress. They're the same types of compounds found in your skin, your eyes, even your gut lining. Not only are they safe, they're part of your body's natural resilience system. A study followed women between 27 and 73 years old. They didn't take a supplement. They just ate avocado regularly, even the browned ones. And the results: firmer skin, more elasticity, fewer signs of age around the face. That's not theory, that's real-world biology doing its quiet work. Frank, one of my longtime clients, used to throw out every avocado that had the slightest spot. He told me, "Doc, I thought that was mold." But once he understood what was happening, he started blending those into his lunch salads a few times a week. 6 weeks later, his wife looked at him one morning and said, "Your skin looks calmer." Frank chuckled, but he admitted he felt it too. But what most people miss is what comes next. 2. How avocados help your eyes and brain. After 60. There's something strange that happens after 60. You walk into a room and forget why. You hold the newspaper, but the letters blur a little more than usual, and maybe you just chalk it up to getting older. But deep down, you wonder, is something changing inside me? Here's what we now understand. There's a natural pigment in your body called lutein. It helps sharpen your vision, and it protects your memory, like a shield against brain fog and cognitive slip. But after 60, your lutein levels start dropping, not just a little, significantly. Now, here's where avocados come in. That creamy green flesh, it's packed with lutein. But it doesn't stop there. Avocados also support the very system your body uses to move lutein to the brain and the eyes. How? They help raise your HDL cholesterol, the good kind. And HDL acts like a delivery truck, carrying lutein where it needs to go, right into the retina, right into your brain. And it works. A study followed older adults for 6 months, just one avocado a day, and they had a 26% boost in eye protection. But what surprised researchers was their memory also improved: sharper recall, faster attention, clearer thinking. Martha, 68, came to me feeling foggy. She still drove, still read, but little things were slipping. She told me, "It's like there's a cloud between me and my own thoughts." We added just half an avocado to her lunch. Within weeks, she said, "I still need my reading glasses, but now I can find them." And I remember why I walked into the kitchen. Sometimes it's not about doing more. It's about giving your body what it's quietly been asking for all along. Next comes the molecule your body forgets to make after 60. When was the last time your mind felt sharp, not just awake, but clear? 3. The fat that fights insulin resistance in seniors. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt tired after a meal, even when you ate healthy? Or maybe your doctors mentioned something like pre-diabetes. Even though you're not eating a lot of sugar, you're not alone. After 60, there's a silent shift that happens in your body. It's called insulin resistance, and it's one of the reasons so many seniors feel foggy, gain weight around the belly, and lose steady energy throughout the day. But here's what's rarely explained. It's not just about carbs or sugar. It's about how well your cells listen to insulin. Insulin is like a key. It unlocks the door that lets sugar enter your cells for energy. But after 60, that door gets harder to open. And the sugar, it hangs around in your bloodstream, turning into inflammation, fatigue, and eventually damage. Now, here's where it gets exciting. The fats in avocados, specifically oleic acid, help open that door again. They activate something called the IRS1/PI3K pathway. But you don't need to remember the name. Just know this. It's the switch that tells your cells, "Hey, you can let the sugar in now." That means more stable blood sugar, more steady energy, and fewer crashes that leave you dragging through the afternoon. A massive 2024 study followed over 14,000 adults. Those who ate avocado regularly had lower A1C levels, especially seniors with early diabetes. That's not opinion, that's hard metabolic data. Frank, remember him from earlier? After feeling the difference in his skin, he got curious. So he tried having a few slices of avocado on toast after his morning walk, instead of a muffin. Within a few weeks, he told me, "I used to hit a wall by 11 a.m. Now I forget to crash, because I don't." Without this, all the good work may never reach your cells. Have your meals been filling you up, or silently wearing you down? 4. Don't fear the brown. Why melanoidins matter. It's funny, isn't it? We spend our lives learning to throw things away the moment they change color. A brown banana, toss it. A bruised apple, no thanks. A spotty avocado, straight to the trash. But the body doesn't always work on appearance, and neither does healing. Those brown patches on your avocado, they're not rot. They're a sign of something remarkable. Melanoidins, antioxidant compounds formed during the natural browning process. When air touches the flesh of a ripe avocado, it triggers a quiet chemical shift. Polyphenols oxidize, color darkens. And out of that reaction comes protection. Think of melanoidins like tiny shields built right inside your food. Shields that help your gut, your skin, and even your immune system hold the line. In fact, studies have shown melanoidins may support microbial balance in the gut and reduce inflammation at the cellular level, especially in aging tissue. And get this. They're also being studied for their potential role in cancer prevention and metabolic health. So, why do we still treat the brown as bad? Because we've been trained to judge by looks, not function. But healing often hides in the places we avoid, and resilience, it rarely looks perfect. Frank told me something that stuck. After weeks of keeping his brown avocados, he said, "Doc, I used to see bruises, now I see medicine." All it took was a little shift in perspective, and a whole lot of benefit he'd been throwing away for years. The real risk starts after this moment. What else in your life have you tossed aside just because it looked imperfect? 5. Avocado timing. There's something I wish more seniors knew about nutrition. It's not just what you eat, it's when. and what you eat it with. Because some of the most powerful nutrients in your meals, they never make it past your stomach, unless the right partner is on the plate. Let's go back to lutein, the pigment we talked about earlier, and beta-carotene, lycopene, vitamin A, E, K. These are called fat-soluble nutrients. They need a healthy fat, like the one in avocados, to be absorbed fully. Otherwise, your body just lets them pass through. And here's where it gets practical. When you pair avocado with bright-colored vegetables, think red bell peppers, sweet potatoes, or carrots, you don't just get double the benefit. You unlock the benefits you were already trying to get, but may have missed. It's like flipping on the switch. One clinical study showed that adding avocado to a mixed vegetable salad increased carotenoid absorption by up to 15 times. That's not a typo. 15. And seniors need that more than ever. Those pigments protect your eyes, reduce inflammation, support your immune system, but only if they make it into your bloodstream. So here's what I tell my patients. Make it simple. Avocado with lunch, not after, not by itself. With food that's orange, red, or deep green. Martha started doing that. Just half an avocado with her veggie soup at noon. She didn't change anything else, but within weeks, her skin felt less dry, her vision, less glare when she drove at dusk. And she told me, it's like the colors in my meals are working now. But what happens when it reaches your skin? That's next. What if your meals have been nourishing, but the nutrients never made it to you? 6. From salad to skin. Most people eat for energy, or for their heart, or to help with digestion or blood sugar. But here's what surprises almost everyone I work with. The foods that help your insides often show up on your outsides. And avocado is a perfect example. Inside that creamy green flesh are compounds that don't just help your blood pressure or blood sugar. They help your skin hold on to what age slowly takes away: elasticity, hydration, and glow. See, after 60, collagen starts breaking down faster. That's what leads to crepey skin, deeper wrinkles, and that sagging feeling we try to moisturize away. But your skin isn't just losing water, it's losing structure. Avocados contain monounsaturated fats, vitamin E, and antioxidants like zeaxanthin, all of which help protect collagen and reduce skin inflammation from the inside out. One study from UCLA followed women who ate avocado daily for 8 weeks. The result? Noticeable improvement in skin firmness, elasticity, and tone. Not from a cream, not from a laser, from food. And the best part? It's subtle. You don't wake up looking 30, but you start seeing something softer in the mirror. A brightness, a calmness, a face that reflects how you feel. Not just how many birthdays you've had. Frank's wife said it best. She looked at him one morning and said, "You look rested." Not younger, not different, just rested. And honestly, that meant more than any compliment. Because feeling at peace in your own skin, that's aging well. And that's something no supplement can bottle if your skin could talk. What would it say about how you've been treating your body? You know, it's easy to look at a brown avocado and think, it's too late, it's past its prime, not worth saving. But aging, real aging, doesn't work that way. Your body is still adapting, still healing, still listening to the choices you make, even today. And sometimes, the very thing you've been taught to throw away is exactly what your body has been waiting for. Frank didn't change everything. He just stopped tossing the brown spots. He gave his body a little more support, and his body responded in ways he never expected. So here's my question to you. What's one thing you've been avoiding that might actually be your next healing step? Let me know in the comments. Do you usually throw away browning avocados? Or have you ever used them and noticed a difference? You never know. Your story might help someone else try again. And if you want more gentle, science-backed ways to support your brain, skin, heart, Without hype, without confusion, make sure to subscribe. We're building something healing here.